What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Evan and I make videos about hot stocks, dividends, and options. So if that interests you guys, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss when I upload. Now in today's video, we're going to go over a NIO price prediction and what NIO could see in terms of their share price in the next 12 months. We're going to look at a low, median, and a high estimate from different analyst predictions. But one thing before we get into the video, if you guys haven't signed up for Weebull, make sure you sign up using the link in the description. When you sign up and deposit $100, you'll get 2 free stocks, both worth a minimum of $8 and up to $1,600. And this promotion ends at the end of the month, so make sure you guys sign up before the end of the month. Also, if you guys enjoy videos like these and these NIO updates, make sure you guys hit the like button, because then I'll know that you guys are really enjoying these NIO updates. So with that out of the way, if we take a look at NIO's share price today, they're not really up or down much, and they went up about 1.6% at their high today, and they went down about 1.8% at their low. But right now they're trading pretty even and they're not really up or down on the day much. And it's good to see NIO actually trading flat for a while, because we know that they traded flat for a while before they spiked up. So if they can consolidate every time before they spike up, it could be easier to predict when NIO is going to spike up. And on the 1 week chart, NIO is up 15.5%. You can see early in the week, NIO had a pretty big upwards trend and they were pretty much just pointing up. But then about midweek, they started flattening out. And now they've been trading pretty flat for the last 5 days or so. And I think that's a good thing to see, like I said. As long as NIO is not pulling back too much, which I wouldn't put past NIO either. I think they could easily pull back even to $25 and possibly $21, back where they had that really strong support line. But it looks like they're really consolidating between this $27 and $28 price point. And so if they're forming a support line there and they consolidate for a while, we could see NIO continue going up pretty substantially. And of course, on the 1 month, they're almost up 50%. You can see exactly 1 month ago, they were at $18.10. And now they're almost at $28. That's huge. But you can see that really flat trading that I was talking about for a couple week period. NIO's share price was pretty much trading flat around $21 for a few weeks before they shot up. And this has happened in the past before with NIO as well. We've seen them consolidate before going up. So if they can consolidate and hold this $27 or $28 support line for a while, we could definitely see them shoot up quite a bit more. So now what you guys came for is the price prediction on NIO, and this is on CNN Business. Now they're not super reliable, and oftentimes they're off on their predictions, but I think it still gives you a decent estimate of how NIO could increase in the next 12 months. So according to 16 analysts offering their 12-month price prediction, the median between these 16 analysts was $135. Now, if we compare this to the price prediction video I put out maybe a month or so ago, NIO's price prediction for their high was around $150 in the next 12 months. So you can see that their estimated high 1 month ago is now almost their median price. And if NIO keeps increasing like they are, we could see their high of $269 here become the median as well. Now, I think $269 for a high is a pretty good forecast, and $135 as a median, that might be a little bit high. I definitely think NIO will be somewhere around $100, maybe not quite up to $135, because $135 represents a 386.4% increase from the current share price. And so that is a huge increase in 1 year, but we've also seen NIO do pretty drastic things in the last few months, let alone the last year to date. They're up somewhere between like 600 and 700% year to date. So I wouldn't put it past NIO, but if NIO is going to normalize their share price and start trading like a normal stock, we're not going to continually see these huge increases, and they should somewhat flatten out over the next year or two. But their low estimate is $44. And this is why I've been telling people that it's never really a bad time to buy in my opinion. Because even if NIO traded pretty much flat for most of the year, their low estimate, according to these analysts, is $44, and that still represents a 58.4% increase. A lot of people in like their 401ks or other retirement accounts, they're happy to get like a 10 to 12% increase. So you can imagine if you had NIO in your retirement account and you got a 58% increase in 1 year, those people would be ecstatic. let alone like a 386% increase. Now, I'm not telling you to put NIO in your retirement account, especially if you're close to retiring, but you can see how even a low estimate of $44 and a 58% increase would still be huge. And now, according to 15 analysts that were polled to rate NIO as a buy or a sell, 9 out of these 15 analysts rated NIO as a buy. 3 of them rated NIO as a hold and 2 rated them as a sell. So that's a 60% buy rating according to these polled analysts. And if you actually look at the past few weeks, so from August all the way until October, you can see that the amount of analysts that have changed from a hold or a sell to a buy has just steadily increased. Back in the beginning of August, there was 5 buys, 7 holds, and 2 sells. And you can see it's just getting bigger and bigger for the amount of analysts rating NIO as a buy. Now, I think this could have to do with fear of missing out as well. A lot of people think NIO is overpriced right now. And so if people are buying just with the fear of missing out, that's really going to start increasing the price. And then NIO could just drop once the price consolidates at a fair price. But taking a look at NIO's earnings and sales forecasts, they actually dropped in terms of their quarter 2 to quarter 3 earnings per share. And once earnings actually come out, we could see NIO share price pull back, because right now analysts predict a forecasted estimate of negative $1.23 per share. Now, if we compare that to quarter 2, the estimate was negative $1.70, but the actual earnings ended up only being negative $1.15. And this did exceed analyst expectations by 32%. But I think now that there's so many people invested in NIO and they're just getting bigger and bigger in terms of how many investors have heard of them and are investing in them, I think the estimate for earnings per share this quarter is going to be around that estimate that they have, somewhere around that negative $1.23. And so that would be a drop from quarter 2 to quarter 3, and that would be negative 7.3%. And so we could see NIO pull back because of that. But overall, for the year, for 2020, in comparison to 2019, NIO is doing pretty decent for their earnings per share. So in total for 2019, the expectation was around negative $10, and their reported earnings were negative 11. And for 2020, the estimate is around negative 480. So that represents around a 56% annual growth, which is good. I just think in terms of quarterly, we could see NIO pull back because this quarter might be slightly worse than last quarter. And then the last thing is actually looking at the sales. Now, if sales are as predicted for quarter 3 and especially quarter 4, we could see that outweigh the negative earnings per share and the drop in earnings per share, because for quarter 3 the estimate is 4.4 billion and quarter 2 is only 3.7 billion. Now, these sales are in Chinese currency, so that 4.4 billion is in Chinese currency, and in comparison to US dollars, that's somewhere around $650 million. So it still represents a quarterly increase of 17.43%, and annually from 2019 to 2020 they have a 91% increase. So it's really hard to predict what's going to happen when earnings come out, especially by the end of the year, by the end of quarter 4. I think if NIO can hit these predicted sales and revenue by the end of the year, we could see NIO's share price spike up quite a bit, especially leading into 2021, where they want to produce 150,000 vehicles per year, which is equivalent to 12,500 per month, where right now they're capped at about 5,000. So that would be huge for NIO as well. But like I've mentioned before in the past few videos, I think part of the reason why NIO is up so much is still because of these options traders buying a lot of calls. I think if there wasn't so many bullish people on NIO, especially options traders, I don't think the share price would be quite as high as it is. Now, I'm not saying it would still be at $21, but I think those options traders have really influenced the price. It definitely started out when that new price prediction came out from JP Morgan, but I think the options traders helped boost the share price of NIO even more. But if NIO is consolidating between $27 and $28, I think that's good going forward, especially leading into quarter 4 and early 2021. I think we'll likely see NIO hit new highs, especially going into 2021, with NIO Day and with their new prediction of vehicles they're going to deliver per month. So for those of you who are investing in NIO right now, are you guys still dollar cost averaging it in? Or are you just holding a really low average cost right now and planning to buy in if they dip? I want to know what your guys' strategy is for investing in NIO down in the comments. Also, if you guys haven't signed up for Weebull, make sure you sign up and deposit $100 to get your 2 free stocks. And if you guys enjoy this video and videos like this, where I update you on NIO and other stocks that are hot in the market, make sure you guys leave a like because it really does help out the channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you back here in the next one. Bye.